Hello, this is Nigel from One Life Training, showing you how to do CPR. So the first thing we always do when we're encountering a casualty is to check for danger, to make sure it's safe for you to approach. So have a good look around the individual. Once we've established that the area is safe, we need to make sure that the casualty is responsive or unresponsive. And we do this by tapping the shoulders, shaking the shoulders, and giving a firm press on either the collarbone or into the clavicle, like this. Hello? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? And press. Once we've established that they are unresponsive, we need to check and open the airway. And we do this two ways. First, we need to hold the chin and the head, and it's called a head tilt chin lift. And basically, we just lift the chin up to open the airway. Whilst the airway's open, we need to then open the mouth and look inside, ensuring that there's no obstructions and the airway is clear. From here, we need to check if somebody's breathing. And we do this by placing our ear to the mouth and then looking down the chest and looking for movement and feeling for breath, like this. Once we've established that they are not breathing, this is when we need to call for help or get your phones out and call 999. So now we know that this casualty is not breathing. I now need to start CPR. We do this by placing our hand in the centre of the chest, ideally in line with the armpits. We hear about people saying, oh, it's 2 fingers, 3 fingers. We can only be approximate. I like to go from the bottom of the armpits and come straight across. And we place one hand directly in the centre of the chest. The other hand goes on top and we link the fingers. So whilst we're doing compressions, we need to press firmly and hard down. The legislation says approximately 5 to 6 centimetres for an adult individual. Now you're probably there thinking, going, how far is 5 to 6 centimetres? An easier way to go is about 1/3 of the person's chest. So how fast do I need to do these compressions? Once again, the legislation says between 100 and 120 beats per minute. So let's put that into layman terms. If there's 60 seconds in a minute and we're doing it 120 times, that's 2 per second. Layman terms again, how far do we push into the chest? About 1/3, or as far as you can push. And how many compressions do we need to do? Well, we do 30. You're probably thinking, oh, I've heard about these songs we can sing along, like Staying Alive and Nelly the Elephant. All those songs are great. They are not good because they don't keep us in a nice rhythm. So the best thing to do is count out loud, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Once we have completed our 30 compressions, we need to do 2 rescue breaths. And we do this by pinching the nose, holding the chin, and pulling the head all the way back. The head must be back to do the rescue breaths. We open the mouth and we blow firmly into the chest. You can see the chest go up at the corner of your eye. Once you've done the breath, lift your head away, look down the body. Do it again. Once you've done your 2 breaths, continue back with your compressions. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And we do the 2 breaths again. And we carry on. And we keep doing this CPR until either the AED arrives, we are told to stop by a professional, the casualty starts to breathe regularly, they start to vomit, or we are physically exhausted. If the casualty vomits, we stop doing CPR and we roll the casualty over, let them vomit. Once the vomit stopped, we roll the casualty back, check the airway, check for breathing, and then commence compressions again. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 27, 28, 29, 30. If you have any more questions, please ask the One Life training team. Thank you.